hand axe, my beloved. This thing has the equal popularity of the Leviathan axe that Kratos possesses. If you're looking for a fast and reliable melee weapon, then this is the video for you. And if you came looking for your family that suddenly disappeared yesterday in a white van titled "I'm Not a Kidnapper," then I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's get started. The hand axe, literally titled hand axe by the way, is one of the 2 new melee weapons that were added during Guts and Blackpowder's Halloween update. It is available for 2 classes as of right now, the infantryman and the navyman, or aka seaman, but you guys clown me too much. For those who do not understand the names associated with the classes yet, which you can find right here, the hand axe is for the musket class and the blunderbuss class. Honestly, this just makes the infantryman a killing machine. The monster hiding under your bed. Besides me. Pairing this with the bayonet is by far one of the best class loadouts you can use in Guts and Blackpowder. We will get more into the damage and stats later in this video, but as of right now, what I can tell you is that this class will mainly be doing 1-hit kills or 2-hit kills. No more. And if you're using the hand axe with the blunderbuss class, I mean, that works too. When I think of blunderbuss users, I normally think of them as long distance rather than up close. Before we get into the meaty section of this video, there is one change I want to talk about that was applied to the hand axe, and that is this line of wording right here. Zappers are resilient against it. I know some of you don't understand what resilient means, because trust me, I didn't know either. My dumbass had to Google this word, and I still didn't know what it meant, so I had to have Chris help me, like I was a child in preschool. I was redirected to the wiki, and here's the information. It turns out that zappers have immunity to not only headshots, but to the hand axe specifically. There is a 54.5% damage reduction against it. When you go against a sapper, bro is basically tanking half of the damage. That just makes these motherfuckers more annoying. But don't worry, the hand axe is still goated. Let's talk stats. The damage, swing rate, ways to swing, range, etc. Actually, you know what, that was it. When we compare the damage for a weapon, I always like to include the damage other weapons in that same category do as well, to make a neat comparison. I will not be including objective map weapons. How do I say this in the most professionalized manner? Those are poo-poo. We have the saber, the stake, and the sapper's axe. The saber can be used on every single class besides the sapper and the chaplain. The sapper and the chaplain have their own personal melee weapons, which happen to be the other 2 listed here. Luckily, we already tested the stats of these weapons during the objective map weapon video. Let's pull our data from there. And to make this a whole lot easier, I will go over the stats of the hand axe and then compare it to the already given stats of the other melee weapons, and we can decide if it's better or worse. How does that sound?
Not good. That doesn't sound good.
You're bald. Okay, who called me bald? The damage. The hand axe does 45 damage with each swing, which is almost double the damage of the stake. We can already throw that guy in the worst category. The hand axe also grants you more damage out of more consistent swings than the saber. For example, the saber does 30 damage. If we were to swing 3 times with the saber, that would be 90 damage. 90 damage for the hand axe is only 2 swings, therefore applying more damage in fewer swings. The sapper's axe is the highest damage dealing melee weapon in Guts and Blackpowder, doing 85 damage over the hand axe's 45 damage, automatically throwing that into the better category. This thing also has a headshot damage multiplier. Bro is him. Overall, the hand axe is the 2nd highest damage dealing melee weapon in the game. The swing rate. The hand axe does a moderate swing rate. What the hell does that mean? To put it into a better perspective, ranging from fastest to slowest, here is how each of the melee weapons rank. Stake being the fastest, saber being the next fastest, then the hand axe, and then the sapper's axe. Overall, the hand axe is the 3rd slowest swing rate melee weapon in the game, but it's not noticeable at all compared to the saber. And if I see one comment that says, actually it is, I'm gonna kill you. The ways to swing. I always like to include the ways to swing into stat videos since I think it's helpful. This doesn't show on the stat cards in the game, but honestly, I think it should. Killing runners that have tackled teammates or even killing zombies that are on different heights and planes is easier if you have more ways to swing with the melee weapon. The hand axe can swing left, right, and up. The stake and the saber are the only 2 melee weapons in the game that can swing in all directions, making them more reliable in sticky situations. And the sapper's axe can only swing left and up. Honestly, does this all really matter since each weapon can swing either up or to the side? I'll let you guys decide. The range. The range to me is not noticeable in this game at all, but there are those Phantom Sense players who get the Spider-Man tingles when something is not right. The range in the game is how far your melee weapon can reach a zombie, and to be fair, if a zombie has already bursted your personal bubble, then I don't see the use of having range stats in your brain, but let's go over it. From the highest range to the lowest range, we have the saber and the sapper's axe tied for first place, the hand axe is next, and then the stake with the smallest range for a melee weapon weapon in the game. With all of the information we gathered comparing the other melee weapons, the hand axe is by far the best melee weapon to use out of everything. However, since it can be only used for 2 classes that carry the saber, it's best to choose the hand axe over the saber. The last thing I want to talk about is the damage the hand axe does in endless and objective maps. In endless mode, the hand axe takes 1 swing to kill zombies until round 5. After that, it takes 2 swings to kill zombies until round 21, and then after that, 3 hits, and then so on and so forth, if you make it that far. This goes for normal shambler zombies, by the way. Runners are the weakest and normally die if they trip over a swing. Sappers and igniters are just blatantly annoying, and normally take a couple of swings to kill in a high endless round, and that goes for any melee weapon. In objective maps, the hand axe always does a 2-shot to zombies. It doesn't matter which objective map or during whichever objective. For those who do not know, the zombie's health does get boosted depending on which objective you are currently at in a game. The saber can take up to 3 swings to kill 1 shambler during certain objective parts, and the stake even takes more swings. The hand axe and the sapper's axe are actually the only 2 melee weapons to always do 1 swing or 2 swings to zombies at any part of an objective map. However, the hand axe is better since it has a faster swing rate. So in a big ass nut, the hand axe does suffer some stats compared to other melee weapons, but during gameplay, I think it rises to the top, making it the best melee weapon to use in Guts and Blackpowder. I want to see what you guys have to say about this video in the comment section down below, and if I see any negativity, I'm sending a pipe bomb in your mail. What is your guys' favorite melee weapon?
Let me know.
I'll be watching.
And with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for me. My name's JMT, and I'll see you in the next one. I am still under your bed.